Everyone must impact somebody else. And I say that slowly because it's so important. Everyone must impact somebody else. My way of creating possibilities is telling my story, telling my life story, telling the challenges that I've been through, telling how I've been an overcomer, telling how I've been more than a conqueror. Everything that I've been through in life was not about me. It was so that I could help somebody else. And so everything that happened to me that the devil meant for bad, y'all know what happened. God took it and made for good. So I had tuberculosis when I was 12 years old, diagnosed in June. Doctors told my mother by August I would be dead. September came, October, November, December, they said you need to go home because you're taking up space. Teen pregnancy. Physical, mental, emotional abuse in my first marriage. And my husband always tells me to please say that was my first marriage and not the current marriage. Gotta put that in there. He says he doesn't want any of y'all see him in the grocery store and give him a funny look and start pulling off your earrings and getting ready to give him a beat down. No. Not only in my marriage, but in the relationships I had, I always gravitated toward those who would be violent with me, those who physically and mentally abused me. But I overcame that as well. Through the power of God, I overcame that as well. Thank you. Homelessness. My youngest daughter and I were 5 steps away from the homeless shelter. Getting ready to turn the knob. God sent an angel. She said, you can come live with me until you get yourself on track. God did that for me too. Homelessness, cancer, I mean, you name it, I've been there. But it's all good, because now all of those things I can minister to others. I can talk to the woman who's been involved in domestic violence. I can speak with the person who has cancer because I've been there. I can go into the homeless shelters and talk to the women and men there and help them along. All for the good of each and every individual who is going through those things. So I do nothing but thank God for allowing me to go through those things. My passion, though, and I guess you can tell that by inviting my friend Stephanie to be here from KennedyFoundation.net, my passion is working with women in domestic violence. And that's because of my experience. That's because I know that I made it through, and God is no respecter of persons, and each and every woman who is in a situation like that can come out on the other end as well. I tell these women, I coach them, I counsel them, I pray with them, I point them in the direction of the services that they need. But more so than anything else, I tell them a story. I tell them about the time that I got beaten, had stitches in my head. I tell them about the time that my ribs were broken and I had to have stitches down there to pull the ribs back together. I tell them about the time that I was in the car with my abuser and I chose to jump out of the car instead of getting beat again. I allow these women to stand on my back so that they can have a possibility, so that they can have a future. And I do it all with love, humility, and because I care about them. So my question to each one of you is, are you willing to let someone stand on your shoulders? Are you willing to let someone stand on your back? Are you willing to contribute to somebody's future by creating a possibility for a better future for them? And if you are, I ask you to stand to your feet. Stand to your feet and let me know that you are ready to make the commitment to help somebody else. Stand to your feet. Stand to your feet. And what I will do is I humbly now call you ambassadors. Ambassadors for a better future for someone else. Give yourselves a round of applause. God bless all of you. Thank you. God bless you.